The doctrine of the Trinity is the key doctrine of Christianity. For this reason, if this doctrine is false, then Christianity is likewise false, and so must be rejected by all persons of faith. I find it quite astonishing that this doctrine has survived scrutiny for almost 2,000 years, and so will you when you see how simple it is to refute. The point at issue in this refutation of the Trinity has been made before in philosophical circles, but as far as I am aware, it has not been simply explained to all and sundry for their decision upon it. That is my purpose in what follows. For your information, the best place to find the doctrine of the Trinity stated clearly and authoritatively is in the Athanasian Creed, spelt Athanasian, and the best place I have found to read the Athanasian Creed is at ccel.org, which is a Christian website. Also be aware that Christian thinkers and theologians use the words substance, essence, and nature interchangeably and in such a way as to confuse any who might investigate the rationality of their beliefs. The word nature is especially used when the intention is to confuse. However, you may rest assured that the words substance, essence, and nature all have the same meaning in Christian thought, as is stated in the opening sentence of the Confession of Faith of the Fourth Lateran Council, spelt Lateran, which is available online. The doctrine of the Trinity claims that God is three divine persons, but that there is only one God. The doctrine states that there is only one undivided divine essence, and it is this essence that Christian thinkers designate as God. The doctrine claims that each one of the three divine persons is absolutely distinct from the other two, and at the same time is absolutely identical with the one undivided divine essence. As Ott puts it, in God there are three persons. Each of the three persons possesses the one divine essence. So the question that arises from this is a simple one. Do you accept that three of anything can be absolutely distinct from one another and at the same time be absolutely identical with one and the same thing? Another more pointed way to ask the same question is this. Do you accept that three of anything can be absolutely distinct from one another and at the same time be absolutely identical with one another? If you do accept this, then you are well on your way to being a Christian. If you do not accept it, then you are not a Christian. It is as simple as that. Pseudo-rational Christian apologists will try to persuade you that you cannot trust your own rational faculties to decide upon what is true and what is false. They will try to persuade you that the obviously false is true and that the obviously true is false. You would not allow them to persuade you that 1 + 1 does not equal 2. So do not allow them to persuade you that your perception of the obviously false in what I have just presented cannot be trusted. Trust in your own rational faculties to decide upon what is true and what is false, not in the rational faculties of those who have a vested interest in misleading you. When the doctrine of the Trinity is stripped down to its bare essentials, as I have just done, then it becomes clear that it is irrational and therefore false, and calling it a mystery as Christians do does nothing to alter that fact. Therefore, Christianity is likewise false, and so must be rejected by all persons of faith. If you wish to read about Christian beliefs for yourself, then I would recommend only 2 books. The first is written by Ott, O-T-T, and is entitled Fundamentals of Catholic Dogma. The second is written by Denzinger, D-E-N-Z-I-N-G-E-R, and is entitled The Sources of Catholic Dogma. Between these two, you will find everything you need to know about Christian beliefs.